Hey, today we're gonna be reacting to Austin Wayne. So I knew I had to make a reaction to this video because he posted it just like very recent, like maybe an hour ago, and he's talking about, raw primal. And then when I go to the video, he literally has Liver King as the example of the person doing the primal diet, like representing what the primal diet is. Like that is so dumb. And then he goes on and talk about the primal diet. So we're gonna react to it and see what he has to say.
Little Timmy is born with type 1 diabetes, meaning that he cannot create his own insulin. So obviously he's going to need the pharmaceutical known as insulin just so that he can live a normal life. Now there's one group.
No. If you have diabetes, you should be eating no carbs. You should be eating no garbage foods. Putting garbage inside your body is going to cause a problem when you have diabetes. Things that are going to get in the way with the problem you have.
In the looks maxing community so outrageous that they would tell little Timmy, oh, little Timmy, just eat some raw meat and this will fix your.
Outrageous. How is this outrageous? It makes no sense whatsoever. Outrageous. Raw meat, if it's high quality, is so nutritious. It's literally in its natural form, natural state. What's wrong with eating raw meat? Oh, you're gonna get parasites, bad bacteria. Oh, okay.
Right up, buddy, like that is all you need.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, I think we all know who the idiot is now, and it's you, my friend. Don't act like the people doing the primal diet are idiots. Don't just call people idiots without even proving you know what you're talking about, proving what you're saying. You're making yourself look like the idiot.
And then another side, obviously, is so intense with the pharmaceuticals. They have no belief system in a natural, healthy diet. They just say, oh, you can take any drug, you can take any pill, you can get any hair loss drugs, whatever you need. Health doesn't even matter.
Yeah, obviously those people are wrong. You shouldn't be doing drugs. You shouldn't be using any of that unnatural stuff. Because it's harmful, has toxic stuff in it.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
It's all just genetics and then pharmaceuticals. And both of these, I'm going to say, are wrong, man. So today, we are actually breaking down the topic of discussion when it comes to looks maxing. The raw, primal, completely natural looks maxers. And then
Yeah, what's wrong with being natural? What's wrong with just being a normal human, being how humans are supposed to be?
the all pharmaceutical looks maxers, because I'm not a fan of both. Without further ado, let's get it. I saw from his school, Kalos VIP has over 10 saying that anything man-made is going to be bad. The only things that are good are going to be made by nature. But fun facts of the day, whenever I was a teenager, I actually went through a very similar phase as this. I refused
Well, you probably did it wrong.
to shower. I did not use shampoo. I would never do anything that was considered unnatural.
Well, did you wash your hair? Did you use egg yolks? Did you use raw honey to wash your hair? How often did you shower and rinse your hair with water? What was everything you were eating on the diet? Like, what products we're using? All this you have to know. You have to take this all into account. Like, if I don't know, I'm not going to be able to help you.
And you know what happened, man? I stunk. I would be in school and I was eating the healthiest diet possible. Only raw milk, meat, organic, everything, man. And I stunk, man. Girls wouldn't want to talk to me. I wasn't very attractive. And it's because as humans,
That doesn't make any sense. If you're eating the meat and you're just eating all these animal-based foods, drinking the raw milk, why would you? This doesn't make any sense. If anything, it's just going to benefit you. It's going to make you healthier. It's going to help you in development, develop the best you can, feel your best. What do you? And he's saying, oh, he stunk. He didn't look that good. Doesn't make any sense.
evolved to do some certain things, like wear deodorant, wear some fragrances, like things like this are
Why would you wear deodorant when it's literally toxic? It has heavy metals in it usually, or if it's not that, it has other things, synthetic, hormone disruptors in it. It's just bad. Well, like you're not proving your point. Oh, we evolved to wear deodorant. Oh, really? Yeah, maybe we wear it. We choose to wear it now, but doesn't mean our body accepts it and it's actually healthy for us.
not going to kill you. And you got to accept the simple fact that we are living in the
Yeah, everything adds up and it deteriorates your health over time, over generations and generations. Then what happens?
modern world, man. Like everything's got microplastics. Everything is designed to lower your testosterone. And there's not
Exactly. So you want to be optimizing everything the best you can.
too much you can do. This is why a good combination of both of these are going to be the best for your overall looks, your health. everything. And obviously the pharmaceutical side that says that whenever your testosterone's low, only take TRT, there's nothing else you can do. Whenever you have acne, just
Yes, obviously this is wrong.
hop on Accutane instantly or other
Accutane, never do Accutane. I never did it. I clearly have acne, but I'm never going to do that because it has terrible side effects. And what he said is true,
medical grade skincare
but he said not to just hop on right away. You should never, never use the stuff. Never use any of that stuff.
systems, which I don't think most people should jump into. If you're
Most people, nobody.
born not super attractive, just hop on hard maxing immediately. If you're not so,
No.
just get the limb lengthening immediately. And all
Yeah, obviously not.
of these are so silly first. I think what you should do is maximize your overall health as the base.
Yes, you should do this, but you clearly don't know how to do it properly because you're going against eating raw meat and doing some of these things that literally are optimizing your health in these certain ways.
This is going to be the majority of everything. It's going to help you develop your face, your hair density, your skin tone, your skin elasticity. Almost everything comes down to the foundation of the health. Now, we're talking about true health. We're not talking about conspiracy theories like eating raw meat, which has zero
How is this a conspiracy theory? You have no clue what you're talking about. Raw meat is literally meat in its natural state if it comes from a healthy animal. It's going to have more nutrients. It's literally not going to cause any inflammation, digestion problems. Like, what are you saying? I'm not saying you can't, if like, it's like a huge difference from cooked meat, but it's better. Like, and it's in its natural state. What do you don't have you don't make any sense.
zero scientific backing or evidence to
No, that is wrong. And the only studies he ever uses are these mainstream ones that don't even prove anything they're saying. They literally are correlation studies and they don't take anything into account. Literally, they don't take the other, like how consistent and how long they've been on the diet, like everything else they're eating at the same time, like the health issues they already had. All of these, it's literally like all of these factors you have to consider.
actually be good for you, man. It's actually been shown that it's
They can literally correlate anything in these studies to make it say whatever they want.
healthier to cook your meat.
We have to cook more, a lot more. We have to cook. I ain't cooking. You and I need to cook through to next Tuesday.
And this
Why? Why do you have to cook? What's wrong with just eating the raw meat?
helped us evolve as humans and develop our brains.
Wrong. Completely wrong. We use campfires to maybe keep warm, cook, toxic vegetables, because when we had to eat vegetables, if we eat a lot of these foods without cooking them, like mushrooms or whatever, some of these foods, they'll kill us. So we have to cook them so that it gets rid of some of the toxins.
Further, I think the sun exposure argument is probably one of the biggest. I think it's very
And obviously, some people think cooked food tastes better.
interesting. So we have two sides, obviously. So the primal side says that you can get as much sun exposure as humanly possible and you will not age. It's not going to be bad for you and you cannot burn according to one law. And this is
Yes, if you eat the right diet and you're not just eating a bunch of seed oils and vegetables, your body will be able to actually build the proper skin cells to protect yourself from the sun. If you're malnourished and unhealthy, makes perfect sense that everything's going to be harming you and your body's not going to function properly.
the law that you are healthy. As long as you have no seed oils in your skin, as long as you're healthy, you can take in 12 hours of sun and it won't do anything to you negatively. And then the
Okay, obviously there's extremes, but you will be completely fine going in the sun. You should be.
other side obviously says that
In 12 hours, it really depends more so on, your race and all this, but really anybody can just go in the sun and be fine for quite a long time if they're healthy and doing everything right.
any skin exposure is going to be bad for you. Always wear SPF, and how healthy your skin is has nothing to do with it. Once
He's just acting like everything's extreme and like it's not possible that some of these things that are extreme could be right.
again, I would kind of be in between, man. Like every single scientific piece of literature shows that the UV rays is going to damage your
These people think they have to be in between. Everything has to be balanced. You see a cow eating a balanced diet. What does a cow eat? They eat grass. They don't Oh, they have to balance their diet. No, they're just eating grass.
skin and it's going to age you. A suntan, believe it or not, is actually skin damage. You can look this up, man. There's like thousands of articles. There's a twin
Finish
study,
my
which is one of
lamb.
my favorites, where two twins, one of them wore sunscreen, one of them did not. The twin who wore sunscreen aged much, 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 much better. Or like those similar truck drivers who they have
Haven't seen the study, but I'm guessing that it didn't take much into account other factors, you know, a lot of stuff you need to know.
their arm out the window, and you can see the
Oh my God.
comparison of the different arms or the
All this is out of context too.
different face in one.
I'm pretty sure he's referencing one that, where they were in some vehicle and the side of their face that was exposed to the sunlight, got worse. But that doesn't prove anything because I think they actually had the window closed, which means that it's not proper sun exposure. And not only that, but you didn't even consider what they were eating, their diet, their health, all these different things. You have to include these other factors because these actually matter.
Side just
But you just try to brush it off and say, "Oh, the study says this." No, the study doesn't prove anything.
looks aggressively aged compared to the other. Think of it like a piece of plastic, man. You put a piece of plastic in the sun, it's going to lose all of its elasticity and it can't stretch out anything at this point, man. Obviously, our skin is made up of water, made up of moisture, and the sun dries things out. So it's not going to be the best long term to be getting a whole bunch of sun exposure, but
What are you talk? That's not true. What are you saying? The sun is good for your skin. You get vitamin D from the sun. Your testosterone raises from going in the sun. What is this? He has no idea what he's talking about. There's many benefits to going in the sun, and he's saying it's going to dry out your skin. If you're healthy, you'll be completely fine. Why would it just dry out your skin? Oh my.
the sun still has benefits.
Your skin is going to react just by getting a natural tan.
I love the sun, man. I used to sunbathe for 2 hours a day when I had all the time
Um, I used to sunbathe 2 hours a day. Okay, just because you used to sunbathe 2 hours a day doesn't mean you know what you're talking about.
in the world. And I would feel awesome. I'd feel the testosterone boost everything. But you can get this testosterone boost by doing other things, man. Like, first of all, you can protect the neck and the face with a little bit of mineral-based SPF so that you're not going to be aging like crazy. You can still sun your balls
You're not gonna literally age like crazy. What are you even talking about?
in your body just a little bit to where you're not burning, to where you're not even getting a crazy tan, but you're getting the benefits of sun exposure. You can take very high doses of vitamin D3
But this is wrong. More sun exposure would be good.
with K2, which
In nature, we'd always be outside. We would get tons of sun. You'd be completely fine. What are you talking about? Sun is the energy. Sun gives you all these things. Obviously, if when you start to feel too hot, go in the shade or whatever. That's what you do in nature. But this guy's not proving his points.
are scientifically proven to be so healthy for yourself, for your skin, everything, man. You want a good combination of both. Personally, for me, I've been vamp maxing for the past year, 2 years or so. I prefer the more pale look on me personally nowadays. And obviously, back in the day, I was going more of like the beach boy, surfer boy archetype, and I always look super tan, man. But we live, we learn, and we continue to evolve. Obviously, you should pick up the Helios X on my website, kilosleep.com, which has 5,000
Yeah, please don't pick that up. Supplements, you don't need them.
supplements. They think that you get everything from the food itself, but obviously science shows otherwise. Science
Yes, you can actually get everything you need from the food itself.
shows that the average person is going to have much lower testosterone nowadays, no matter how healthy you are actually eating, because like we talked about, there's microplastics, there's things that block your natural
Okay, of course, there's other factors, but you should be trying to become as healthy as you can by optimizing all the things the best you can. What do you talk? You literally say, you literally said at the beginning of the video, you should be, maximizing all areas of your life, but then you say it doesn't matter because nowadays we have microplastics and these factors. Okay, you're literally contradicting yourself. Are you like you don't make any sense whatsoever? Like clearly Austin Wayne does not know how to debate. Like if he was in a debate, he would literally get debunked so hard.
hormones everywhere in modern society. So you need a testosterone booster like Aries Rays to help you optimize your
No, don't get that. Supplements, scam, it's just some, you don't need it.
testosterone purity is not going to be good for anybody, man. Like, there's something known as orthorexia, or an unhealthy obsession with clean eating. And obviously, this is going to be super bad for you mentally, man. Like, think about
Oh my God. If you're eating how you're supposed to, you're gonna be completely fine because you're gonna feel great because you're actually getting what you need. You're not putting garbage in your body, and when you put garbage in your body, it makes you feel bad.
it. Like, you're trying to go out with people, have a good time. Probably one of the healthiest things for humans is going to be human interaction. Like, this is, you can
Oh my, he's gonna say, oh, other people aren't gonna be eating what you're eating, so you should go eat the grain sludge too. No, just let people know, and if they're not okay with that, they're clearly wrong and not healthy themselves like they should be. You don't listen to these unhealthy people. This doesn't make any sense.
not debate this. This is healthier than food, lifestyle, almost anything. Human interaction is going to be the best. And if you're avoiding other humans, like you can't go on a date, you can't hang out with
Avoiding a you literally are saying like you have to avoid like this doesn't make any sense. You want to be optimally healthy, so you follow the diet you're supposed to be healthy. But oh, just because you're following this diet, apparently you just have to, avoid everyone and there are some people that eat the same diet, right? There's some people that will understand. Like, what is your point here? Some people shouldn't care about what you're eating. If they are, it shows something's wrong with them.
friends because you're afraid of the way that they're going to eat. This is an unhealthy
If you're trying to be healthy, they shouldn't care.
obsession with food, man. You gotta follow
They shouldn't try to bother you about it. They should understand and be like, oh, that's good. You're trying to eat healthy.
the 80-20 rule. 80% of your food should be healthy, should be the best stuff that you can possibly have. 20%.
80%, no, 100%. Stop trying to justify eating garbage food because, oh, I have to socialize. I have to go with these people. If you're hanging out with people that want you to eat junk food or trying to force you to eat junk food or just for you to be around them, you have to eat junk food. They're clearly not the right people to be around and to surround yourself with.
It may be less than that.
You'd be better not going out with them and being alone at that time.
Should be food that you enjoy. You can have that burger. You can have that awesome breakfast buffet whenever you're on vacation because that's not going to make a difference, man. It's what you do the majority of the time that makes a difference.
It's true, majority, but even those minor times will matter, especially also depends on the person. You're not, and a lot of people when they have a little bit, what happens? They start doing more often. You, this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He says all these different things, but it's just to fit what he wants.
True health is going to be freedom, not fear, man. Like, you gotta optimize your health, but not fear. Just the smallest of little things, because that's just mental insanity at this point. Obviously, pharma.
That's not mentally being insane. That's just being intelligent and doing what you're supposed to. You trying to justify it here shows that you're the one who's mentally insane and thinks you need to be doing these things that are not going to benefit you and make you healthy. If anything, you're just going to make you unhealthier. So you're the one that's insane. Why would you go do something that's unhealthy? I think you're the one that's insane.
Has its place. Like, let's think of the 60-year-old. He's done everything to naturally boost his testosterone, but he cannot fight father time. A little bit of TRT from my guy could be super beneficial for guys like.
Oh my, if he lived a healthy life his whole life since development, optimized everything, you don't think he's going to be way healthier than the other average 60-year-olds? You're acting like there's going to be no problems when he starts using some of these drugs. Like, get out of here. You have no idea what you're just saying all these things. You can't even think in depth about what you're saying.
This. Or maybe you want to keep your hair. You've done everything naturally. You ate super
Losing hair is unnatural,
well. You've done all the natural solutions.
especially, when you're young.
And it's still not going to work. Maybe something like finasteride and minoxidil would actually be something beneficial. Maybe a hair transplant would be awesome. Something unnatural.
Notice how he doesn't even mention like the people on the primal diet say losing hair is unnatural. He doesn't even say this because he can use it as a point for his side of the argument. This guy literally is not even including all these different factors that you have to take into account.
but it would make you look a hell of a lot better. Severe acne. You've done everything to optimize your health. You can't do anything.
Yeah, I was actually using skincare products and my acne was really, really bad. But then when I actually switched my diet and I started optimizing my health the natural way in a bunch of different ways, my acne started to get better because I had very bad acne.
To get rid of this acne, Accutane would help you look a lot better. Now, there are
That's bad for you.
obviously going to be some side effects from taking Accutane for like 1% of the population.
My God, 1% of the population. No.
From what I've seen from my own eyes, what other people have told me, their stories on Accutane, it seems pretty beneficial for a lot of people. But the pharma side, they have the illusion of shortcuts, which is why this is a popular. Both of these are the illusion of shortcuts, man. Like, just eating raw meat won't do jack for your overall face, your looks.
The people on the primal diet usually most of the time say it's overall lifestyle. They say the diet is part of it. It's a big part. You definitely have to be doing it, but they know that there's other factors. I'm not saying only do the primal diet. You actually have to maximize your health in the other ways. You're acting like these people saying, "Oh, just do the primal diet. You'll be great. Just eat raw meat." No. Yes, eat raw meat, but it's not just doing the diet. You're literally taking everything out of context and not even including all these other details that you should be that are important.
Mixing everything. You gotta optimize all of it, man. Your sleep, the other foods, like you need
And the people on the primal diet literally say to optimize your sleep. They know sleeping is important.
to be eating as healthy as possible. I think it's pretty crazy how people get so divisive about something as simple as this. It should be very standard, man. It's from somebody who has
Literally prove nothing you said.
done both extremes, basically. Like going all the way to the extreme, it's only gonna be good for your ego, man. Like you feel
Good for your ego. It's only gonna be good for your ego. Yeah, if you're not doing it right and you're let it get in your head and you literally become you're not very smart, you're not doing anything properly, and it just shows the type of person you are. It shows you have like no proper understanding and you just really only care about yourself and you have it out for others.
superior to other people. You feel like you know more than other people. True knowledge is knowing that you really know nothing, man. Science is always evolving, and as long as you actually look
Well, you clearly know nothing because you didn't prove anything you were saying and you don't even know how to go in depth on things and really see all these other factors.
all of the facts before you come to your own conclusion, how it actually affects your life, how you
You're a clown, my friend. As much as I like your content, like I've watched you for quite a while, but every now and then, but I'm sorry, this is a time you're completely off. Like I've liked your content, like I think there's a lot of things you do I think I like, but what you said in this video, a bunch of it's just completely off. It's wrong.
things affect other people's life. You just got to keep it very simple. Keep the staple of yourself for overall health. Raw milk, grass-fed meat that you are cooking, pasture-raised
Why does it have to be cooked?
eggs, wild-caught salmon, berries, low glycemic carbohydrates, sweet
You don't have to eat fruit. You don't have to eat the carbs.
potatoes, things
Why are you even including those?
like this should be the
It's
staple.
not necessary.
And then whenever you need it,
Stop promoting these things when you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea about nutrition. What are you even saying? You're just making these statements that are completely off.
you could do some modern things as well. Things like we talked about, tinted SPF, tinted sunscreen to protect your skin and also
You don't need
even
to do that. Okay, I
out your skin tone. Fashion, man. We'd be walking around naked if it weren't
you think oh my,
for the awesome invention of clothing, fashion.
you think 50,000 years ago people cared that they were naked. Being naked was normal. People weren't so insecure about it. People were healthy. It wasn't a weird thing. But now we're the ones who are becoming insane. You don't realize this.
Shoes, things like this that will
In our modern society, everything is unnatural, and we're putting these ideas into our head that are man made that are wrong.
increase your perceived attractiveness outside in public. Smelling good is another thing that I think is going to be more of a modern invention. It's not super healthy, but I think that you should have a nice fragrance. I just picked up YSL Baby
That's unhealthy.
Cats, the raw
These things have bad ingredients in them.
Bourbon, this is one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection.
Just gonna disturb your hormones.
No, you just gotta smell good, man. We're not hippies, we're not cavemen in 2025, but we're not going to be going all the way in the pharmaceuticals to where that's all that we care about. And let's not forget about eyebrow dye, man. Eyebrow dye is completely unnatural, and also other things like skincare. Skincare is not considered completely natural, but all of the scientific literature shows how it improves elasticity of
No, it's unhealthy for you. Don't do skincare. It's toxic, bad for you.
the skin, moisture, everything. Like, I don't get this mindset where you can only be one or the other. Like, let's just combine these.
No, it's just do what is actually healthy for you optimally. But you clearly have no idea what you're talking about, and you're just disconnected from nature. Austin Wayne, please don't speak on things when you have no idea what you're talking about. You seem pretty incompetent in a lot of these topics, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.